What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great, having fun and doing your thing. In this nice summer day here, whatever your weather is over there or wherever you are, always find that place to have fun. Live your life. It is not too hard. It is easy. You can make what seems hard to be easy. And you can use whatever is thrown at you to make your own life better. Make yourself happier and live your life. Of course, you know that life is good. When you see life as life is, that's natural, earthly. You see how you'll be living with peace of mind. Fear will come, worry will come, comparison will come, competition will come, covetousness will come, but you will always conquer them because you are real. You have the will and the power to conquer them. Nothing in this life can conquer you unless you give up on them. Unless you say, okay, do it. None of them. That's why you see those fraudsters. They talk to you to talk you into believing them, accepting what they're selling so they can have an edge over your life. They can control you now. You see the politicians, the religious leaders, that's what they do. They call it address. They address you. To this extent, when they begin to see you are now giving up or giving in to their lies and deceptions, they can do anything. That's why you see politicians, they tell you all manner of evil against about their opponents for you to vote for them. And even though their opponent may be better than them by far, but they don't care. They keep like Donald Trump. Trump can tell you any lie. Even the lie you know is a lie. Trump tell you is true. And you see some people believe him. Because to Trump, you can say or do anything. Trump is worse than politicians. Yeah. Anyone that tell you is not a politician and is running for political office, that person is worse than politicians. You can check it. Check their history too. Person running for president or for governor is telling you he's not a politician, he's from outside. That person is lying. Politicians run for political office. That's it. They tell you not because they want to address you so that you accept them. Then they take advantage of you. They tell you they are your servants. They are there to serve you. It's not true. Never you believe that any religious leader is serving you. Never you believe that any politician is serving you. They are never your servant. They can never be your servant. They are not your servant. They want to rule over you. How can you believe that somebody ruling over you is serving you? How can you believe that that person is serving your interest? If not that you have been addressed, programmed, tuned to respond so. And when you don't respond as they want, they label you something and they will castigate you or try to torture you or that. Which is what racism does, or racists, all those racists, white people. So I'm talking about racism today because yesterday when I was working out, I was thinking about talking on racism. Then earlier this morning, a brother asked me to speak on racism. Remember, every issue, as I've been saying, we are free to speak on. We are free to speak on every issue. Oh man, these people go now. The train is stop. It's not moving. Oh, man. And I enter this side. Oh boy. The train is moving there. These people still stand. The light is blinking red. Red is not a steady red. Oh man. How I wish I can go and call this guy off. What is wrong with him? Oh. Some people are stupid. See how it's just stopped there. Train is going that side, you still stand there because light is blinking red. Some people. Racism. I am a racist. It depends on what you mean. I stand by my race. When I was a Christian, you know, I don't care about my race. All I care about was about Christianity. And I see white people as, you know, nice people, people that brought us civilization. You know, the nonsense they taught us, Jesus being white, God being white, we need white robe to go to heaven. You know, they say if your sin is as scarlet, He will make it whiter than snow. So God will wash you. And you have heard that some Christians have that idea or that notion or that belief that when we get to heaven, all of us will be white. So that's why when you see their heaven, it's all white people. No black person, no black angel, no black dress, no black hair, everything white. So it's racism that created religion. The Abrahamic religion was created by racists. Racists created Abrahamic religion. That's why they tell you their God is the God of Israel, God of Abraham. If you don't believe in that God, you are not part of the chosen one. Racism. The weak one decided to be evil and claim that they are the chosen one. Because the original ones have not in them hunger or ability to kill other people, to wipe other people out. But these evil people have that in them. It is in their DNA, it is in their gene. They can wipe out a people just because of a piece of rock in the land, just because of a piece of stone in the land. They can wipe out the whole people and claim it is their land now. Do you get that? How many of you know how America came into being? How America? Some of you that are saying, oh, they want one world religion, you know, one world, we are against one world agenda. You keep talking nonsense. Unless they don't want to have it. If they say they want to have this, they will have it. No matter how you resist, they will kill you and have it. And the reason why they will kill you is because you don't have mind to kill. But these people, they comes to steal, kill, and destroy. There is this, you see, some black people believe black people are racist also, blah blah blah. So they defending the racists, they defending those that historically and in every way has been proven to be racist. They are defending and saying, okay, no, we are descendants. No, we are not. African Americans can never be racist. It's impossible. They only react to racism or to racists. They resist them, just as slavery. And you see many black people believe that their ancestors were engaging in slave trade before white people came. And you see them when they talk about it, they tell you, yes. The shortest way to kill those people, ask them to give you the date. Do you know what slave trade brought? Prison. Did your ancestors have prison? No, because they weren't engaging into slave trade or in slave trade. Slave trade came from the strangers, the Arabs and the Europeans who brought slave trade to Africa. Africans weren't doing slave trade like selling, catching people and selling them into slaves. They weren't doing that. They weren't doing that to their brothers. They weren't doing that. You say, how do you mean? Okay, how about army? Did your ancestors have army? If you know your true history, who brought, what, do you know the purpose of army? Do you know why they created army? It's corrupt government that created army. Army is used to invade other people's land, kill them, rape their women, and do a lot of atrocities, sodomize them and all that. Your African ancestors weren't doing that unless you're talking about your the colonized African history, which white men taught us, which many of you think that our history started maybe a few years before white men came. And when you are talking about white men coming, you don't even talk about the Arabs. You are talking about the Europeans. Arabs enslaved us many years before the Europeans. Arabs are the one that actually brought sodomy, like homosexuality, a man fucking his own fellow man instead of woman. The Arabs, yeah, that they still, oh man, they love that. The Arabs, they still do that shit. But you see today, black people think, oh yeah, homosexuality is not. Some people were born like that. It's not true. Nobody was born homosexual. You are made to be one. It's either through isolation or by force. Some of them that are homosexual today were raped. And some of them is the drug that caused them to begin to have that feeling. Some drug they take, some medications, which has been proven. But some people still say, no, that's how they were born. No, but they tell you, oh, some animals are gay. Have you seen it? I have never seen any gay animal. When I was growing up in the village, when you see a he-goat try to mount another he-goat, you see how they react. They, boom, honey, get out, because it is natural. I mean, it is natural for a he-goat to mount a she-goat, not a he-goat mounting a he-goat. No way. Penis go inside vagina. Penis cannot go inside anus, where you shit. It's not for anus. I mean, the penis is not for anus. But that's the things these wicked people. And today, some of us accept that wickedness as part of the way of living. So when you talk, they say you are prejudiced. You are biased to gay people. No. Gay people are biased to nature. Gay people are prejudiced to nature. Gay people are against nature. So do you want us to talk about it? They are the one that is against fact. But they will first accuse you against them because you are trying. This thing is not that they have, when they have the time they started feeling being gay. They have that time. If they can tell you the truth, they will tell you, so things happen. This is why I begin to feel I am gay. And some of them, their parents help them, because some of them, their parents decided, some boys, their parents decided dressing them like girls or keeping them there among girls. They begin to like what girls are doing and all that. They say, I like this. Just like when people say that this thing is their talent. I say, no, nobody was born with any talent. They say, it's not naturally yours. It's